Hello, hello. It's now the I forgot. It's now the Day of Valor in the Philippines, aka araw ng Kagitingan. So this is Tim Boy, and time for another Atelier Resleriana stream, and it's a slight twist. I am not playing Atelier Yumia this time because Alice actually brought some characters into the world of Resleriana. Thus, I thought I consider this as a Gaiden event story. So this is a collaboration event story with the recently released Atelier Yumia. Sadly, the global version did not get it because KT closed the doors early, as stated. Which hopefully I will not repeat this until. Hopefully I cannot repeat the. How do you say this? Hopefully I will stop repeating this after next month. Just a reminder. Now, moving forward, I slightly updated the stream because Resleriana is now a Japanese exclusive game because, yes, I already said it. Global version closed down as of last week. So, I saw the announcement last night, and yes, we are getting this. I expected Isla to be the last character to be introduced, but no. I guess I thought they're going to be playable. They're going to be playable in the same introduction order as the one in the trailers, but here it is. So Yumia-sai, Oshare Genki, Otome, Aira. So yeah, Isla will be playable starting April 9, 11 a.m. Philippines Standard Time, 12 p.m. Japan. You can try to get her in this Legend Fest banner until May 1. This also comes with an accompanying memoria. Well, I'll get into that once the banner releases. Let me check. Oh, this is for the paid campaign, I think. Ooh. Yes, I forgot the Otakara dungeon phase 1. Yes, I'll grab these. It's just 55. So these are basically stones that you can use to summon a 3-star character or double SR memoria for a separate item, or even a chance to get it. It's actually 2-star or above. Not actually guaranteed 3-star. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here gathering stuff, and I still haven't made progress on chapter 24-1. The event story, I haven't covered it yet, and look at this. I'm so close to getting 200. 1200. Maybe I'll get like 40 chances to get Aira. Now I'll do some dailies first, record the Legend Fest banner, and then let's cover the event story, which so far is only on part 1. If the game will announce we'll get a part 2 this week, then I could cover it on Saturday. But for now, I'll just stick to my usual streaming schedule and play Atelier Yumia this weekend. I'm just gonna embrace the old Hoshida Vayu until I make progress on chapter 26, where they decide to replace all of it into the Nova Kingdom Cafe or something. Now, I haven't been playing or sharing that much about Resleriana as much after the global shutdown. Oh, come. Okay, so yeah, I saw something. Well, so, what do I do now? Actually, let's make progress on the dailies and then Legend Fest breakdown segments. I forgot to do a recording for Yumia's burst animation. Yeah, I could substitute this with the console version, but I'll need to record that from my Nintendo Switch capture card. Now, this will take slightly longer, even though I'm too lazy to edit a video for Legend Fest Breakdown. The one that I already recorded out on April 1. It's just a matter of when's the convenient time for me to play or record a video. So let's see. Maybe I could replace Floke with for goodness sake, I'll just use regular Floke. Where is she? No! What happened to my Swords Rose Floke? Why is regular Floke high? Oh man. Let me check her gear. Forward 9. What? I thought he set it up for Yumia. I was wondering why Yumia's power is slightly weakened. Maybe she doesn't have equipment, but I think it's because this was not saved in this loadout. Come on, at least import the one from my character page. Okay. Let's see. Give her physical, not physical, magical attack. Since she is fire, give her this one. She is fire, give her this one. She is also fire, give her this one. Or this one if you have a strike breaker, that is. Oh yeah, Viktor can take advantage of this one. And then fire staff. Ah, this one. Perfect. 5,316. Now for Mika. Mika is focusing on physical attack. Here she goes. I think she is stab attacker. This one. If used on a stab character, skill damage up by 6%. Which I didn't upgrade my I didn't upgrade this loadout. So about this, either this or this. I think it did around this one when it comes to gaining more critical damage. But if you want more skill power effect, this one, although it's slightly less, let's just give her this one. This one, and then this one. Alright, so whoever's first, at least start getting... Alright, so let's record the... let's see. Let's record a B-roll for Yumia's burst skill animation, because I do not have that yet in the Legend Fest breakdown segment. And I will be muted for a while, just so that I can get that crisp record footage of it. Alright, so I'll be right back. Time to knock some turtles out. Or shells, that is.
Resna も一緒にビッグ。ミーケだよ。一気に決めちゃうよ。ビッグ。やったね。褒め合いっこしよ
う。Okay, I need to remove Mika first because I want to get that turtle knocked out. Oh man. You know what? Let Floka go first, and then she will use her burst panel. That's it. Man, I can't just replace this team. Here, and then Floka over here. Not Totori. I'm sorry. There. Let's hope this will work by order.
Ikara. 全力で迎え撃つだけ。フロッケにだってきっとフロッケには守りたいものがあるんです。 れくらいならすぐ倒せそう。落ち着いて。深呼吸。やっはっ。さすがです。力がみなぎる。とっておきいくよ。飛んでけー。オーバーブルマイだ。そこ逃がさない。はあ。決まった。今なら何だってできる気がします。もう守られるだけは嫌なんです。これくらいならすぐ倒せそう。そこぶっ飛べ。さすがです。なんとか勝てたね。
Alright, so I got the recording done for Yumia's B-roll. Apparently I have to at least reduce the party member to 2, because the reason I needed Floka is because she can summon burst skill panels if she gets hit, and at least if she has 95% of her HP. That way, the next turn, Yumia will get the burst panel. That way, it's gonna be quick and easy to get this burst panel get over with. Gosh dang it! Why am I saying this? But yeah, yep. My mistake of using my dailies on this one. So now I can skip one to get the rest of the members with at least 3 character pieces a day. And yes, I think I'm breaking up some characters to get 600 pieces because of an upcoming update, which will add more 6-star characters. Like, it's chapter 26, and I still haven't found any update on the additional 6-star characters. Like, seriously, it's over a month since that announcement. Let's see. Over on the materials quest, let's see. I already unlocked chapter 23. Even if I try very hard on this one, it's still hard. And the normal Kubereka is 25,300. Like my team is already at 30. I think around 33,000, and still they cannot beat the story score battle. The good thing I have BAP in story mode, because otherwise I'd be drowning to repeat the same strategy or the same mistake I did when battling against Saskia over and over again. Now, honestly, I still have the phone tool already. Just that the phone itself, well, it did not pull down the computer components. Just the battery, but not the CPU itself. Hold on while I check my notifications. Yeah, go plus that. Oh, that's from Globe. Schedule. Happy birthday, Uma. We have. Oh, come on. The English Uma Musme Pretty Derby just started uploading Trace and student files videos. Like, come on! Everyone's Uma fans are waiting at least for English server release date. It's already 4 months, and they missed the opportunity of announcing that in Japanese version's 4th anniversary stream. Alright, then that's fine. I'm turning on performance mode this time. So, the phone performance mode there. So, we'll be I'll be taking a little bit of a look at the Sincere Devotion Renja, and I think I finished the limited time campaign for Yumia. Huh. You can still get Viktor, by the way, at least the memorial parts, but I prefer gathering the rare medals so that you can complete the memoria from the event. Oh dear. Devin was challenged. Oh dear. Wait, you have to use this memorial just so you can get more Viktor pieces. And then you must have a strike team clear out the boss challenge. Fire team, yes, one element, all characters must be on the same element. And you must have at least knights or serious characters in the team. It has to be all characters with either knights or serious. Now, you can mix and match, but it's still hard. And last but not least, you need to get 2 or more characters that are within the Alchemist survey team. Yeah, just to get this one. What the sheesh. So far, I haven't used the Seeds of Hope yet. Look at this. I haven't used the Kibono Tane because I am saving that for a particular character. This is going to be interesting. I think there are some players who are trying to clear the boss challenge with these restrictions right now. I wish I could see that on YouTube. Yeah, it's not the same. I don't get the same old nostalgia Floke feeling if it doesn't say arigato gozaimasu when we exit the store. Oh yeah, this one's worth the exchange, guys, to be honest. Even if you don't have characters that aren't available. If you were to... I forgot to get Souls! Well, Souls pieces, the original one, not the Swartz Rose one. There, I just need to get one for ambitious painting. Honestly, I did not farm each of the characters by like 4 stars each. Secret Members is still at the sale in Secret Amnesia and Nova Flower, which I don't have to because I've gotta wait for these exchanges instead. Yeah. 3-star characters have 300. You'll need 300 shiny coins. It's scaled off based on the rarity of the character pieces that you're trying to get. 3 mana, and you got a 10! Sometimes this pops up at the shop. It's just sheer luck. Yeah, I cannot exchange one ball yet. Legend Fest medal? Yeah, I'm still out of luck for this. Arigato gozaimasu, Floke. I'll be going now. So yeah, I got slight trouble delays because the wireless option is not working on my end. Now, let's see on what we're gonna do before I start this video. I will go for Renja first and then Viktor on the third. Isla's recording will be on the next part. I'm splitting this Legend Fest breakdown segments into 2 parts. One for Yumia, Renja, and Viktor, and then part 2 will go for Isla, Nina, and Rutger. I'm thinking of recording each of their Mana Surge ultimate attacks, at least on the Nintendo Switch footage, because I have the I did purchase a cartridge of Atelier Yumia alongside a box art. Looks good. Benefits of having an Asian box art is that it does not have a game rating applied to it. Of course, you can expect it's gonna be like rated E to mature. I mean, we're in Asia, folks. So yeah, let's go for the Legend Fest banner. Here we go. Alright, so this is time for another Legend Fest breakdown. It's Renja the Welak. aka, yeah. The reference that is because her voice actress Yopi is voicing Renja in Atelier Yumia as I already said Renja. So here is the burst skill animation because I do not have her yet. But I will also this is what you're going to expect if you're going to get Renja in Atelier Resleriana, which you can also do that by activating Mana Surge. And then once you're out of it, you can also finish that using a finishing move. So yeah, here it is, and it didn't even started yet. Alright, so as usual for each character and Memoria in this banner, GTA 5 tayo. Okay. Actually, I have errands to do, so I'm likely gonna go to... I'm just gonna cut that out in this part of the video. So here it is, Renja. Sincere Devotion, she is strike attacker, despite having her magic attacks being specialized in the original game. Stats are above the thousands, by the way. All stats 90%, level 90. Expected for the newer character or newer season character to be this strong. Skill 1 for Renja is the in-range version skill, Full Moon. When targeting the character that has break, increase damage up by 50% and heal her own HP by 20%. After attacking, targets will receive strike resistance down by 15% for 2 turns, increase her own physical attack by 25% for 1 turn, and she will change her skill into an outrange version. So this is the in-field version of her skill 1. Here is the outrange version of her skill, Eclipse. This attacks one target. After attacking, she will increase her own skill damage up by 20% for 1 turn, and as long as as long as her next turn does not have either a strengthening panel or burst panel, she will summon a strengthening panel to herself. It can also be created if she does not land on a panel. This will also change back into in-range field if you're interested. Now, I'd say the outrange version of her skill 1 is beneficial. Now, even if she lands on either strengthening or burst panel, the next turn that she will use is going to be a strengthening panel. As long as you can make a strategy on when she will use that, when she will take advantage of this effect. Yes. Yes, they're both single targets, so it does not change much, but I guess if you're focusing on enemies that have break damage, this will be more beneficial and it will decrease strike resistance. But if you want to focus on summoning panels for her, strengthening panels in particular, use this outrange attack otherwise, but either that will give her a flexibility of either resistance down for in-range and summoning panels for outrange. Skill 2 this time is the Spinning Edge. 512% damage, 32% break, 206 of weight. This is single target. Before attacking, Renja's target will reduce strike resistance by 25% for 2 turns. Strike resistance down by 25% for 2 turns. That's actually 2 attacks, I think. After attacking, she will increase her own physical attack by 30% for 2 turns, and she will have this status effect. If it does not have this effect, she will start off with level 2. This can also stack this effect into 100%. Let me check on Jisho. For via post-production. This will take a while. This is more or less useful if you want to stack up on Renja's particular ability, which will be mentioned later. It's at one of the 2 panels. Her outrange version this time is the Sonic Blast. 410% damage, 32% break, 206 of weight. This is stackable because this is where you'll be able to use the new special effect. She will start off by level 1. This will the skill 2 first will clear out negative effects minus the status effects before she attacks the enemy. Targets will also get strike resistance down by 25% for 2 attacks. This is stackable, by the way, for this one. She will start off with level 1, which she will increase attack damage. She will increase this attack damage by 20%. It will scale out depending on how many levels this one Reina will have. If she has level 3 or above, she will increase damage by 30%. After attacking, she will heal her own HP by 10%. Level 5, 40%, and then she will heal her own HP by 50%. Level 7, plus 50%, and heal up to 25%. And last but not least, I think this will apply up to 25% of her healing, but up to level 10, she will increase the attack damage by 60%. Afterwards, this will reset to 0. So this is unlike any scaling abilities where other characters can maintain that stackable levels up to 10. This one resets. So if you're flexible enough to use this skill 2 or any ability that has a condition in it, I think you'll be able to take advantage of Sonic Blast as her outrange skill. For this to work, you'll need to get her on outrange skill first and then do this. You cannot charge it just yet on in-range field. Do take a note of that. With the exception of this skill 2, which will charge up this ability. So here is the B-roll for the Nintendo Switch version of Atelier Yumia. Yeah, this in the English version, it's called Lionheart. Anyway, so this is Lionheart. Now, alright, so Lionheart has single target, 630% damage, 93% break with 200 ticks of weight. Depending on the remaining HP that she has, she will increase damage by 50 to 150%. This is, however, better if you have less HP. Actually, this is better if you have higher HP. The higher the HP, the better. So by 50% of her HP, she will increase damage by 50% only. By 100%, aka Mantan 100% HP, increase damage by up to 150%. For after attacking, there is a high chance that the target that Renja will attack will be inflicted with a stun or daze in the global version. After attacking, there's a high chance that this target will get stunned, and she will increase her physical attack by 50%, increase skill damage by 50% for 2 turns. And yeah, I guess it's a quick attack. Scalable HP, very good. It might be stackable with... Actually, this one is only for Sonic Blast, but go on. This effect will work. It does not matter if it's in range or out range. I'd say this Lionheart is going to be one for the bocce, one for the familiar pink-haired girl who screams or screeches a lot. So, yeah, you'll be seeing this if you get her in the Legend Fest banner. So here are her abilities. As long as she lands on plus panel or burst panel, she will heal her own HP by 50%. If let's see. Genzai HP okay, so the one with the least amount pick the panel skill. I think this is more or less like a counter attack to enemies. But if she lands on a strengthening or plus panel or burst panel, Renja will inflict damage to the enemy with the lowest amount of HP, the full moon skill, which the new moon skill is 300% damage, 38. This does not have additional effects, and if she has the HP with the highest, if she has the highest amount of HP, or if she reaches maximum HP, she will increase critical rate by 100%. and critical damage by 50%. This one is where the ability comes from. This is scalable. She will start at the start of the battle, I think. So if she lands on a panel, then she will give her own ability like this one. But if she does not have one otherwise, then she will start off with level 2. As long as she is using an attack or something, maybe I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to use another phone to interpret this, but this ability will increase by level 2 with a maximum of 10. This will work depending on the least amount of bonuses it will have. Actually, this will stack. Depending on the level of this ability that Renja will have, for level 3 and above, she will increase attack penetration or defense penetration by 50%. This is basically shield. Shield penetration means that regardless of the enemy's defense points, it will have a chance to decrease the regard of this aura points, and then will therefore increasing the attack power of that character. Level 3, it'll increase attack penetration by 50%. Level 5 or above will increase attack penetration by 100, and at level 100, she'll increase the shield penetration by 150. This is not stackable, I think, so do take note of that. If the enemy does have stun, however, she will increase damage by 50%. Pretty awesome. Now, this is complex to explain, even if I were to simplify that. She has a leader skill, by the way. Allida's characters will get battle item damage up by 40%, skill damage and burst skill damage up by 50%. Allida's exploration team is currently the squad Viktor, Yumia, and Renja herself. And single attack power boost, which basically increases skill power boost for single target attack by 3 to 25%. It's just the same as skill power boost. Just go for an elemental based power boost. But if you have a character that is more particular on attacking elite bosses, then I think Renja's trait might be useful for you. So, would I recommend her if you're focusing on slash attacker? That is. Well, I think I have Stormy Smite Isla, for example, which she does critical overflow. So it will depend. But because Renja has a lot of stat points, 1,000 by the way, I think she might be an incremental upgrade. However, this is only for single target attack, so very good for taking out bosses in strike towers, strike story chapters with strike element or events or event battles that focuses on enemies weak against strike element, which will be happening ongoing with this event. So yeah, I'll do the casino highs in GTA 5 weekend. So here is the Memoria. This one increases physical attack by 33.75%. So, Saidai no Teki. Illustrated by Benita Amasan. So, if the user has a panel in effect, increase skill damage by up to 48% for 2 turns. So, I think Renja can take advantage of this Memoria, but any character will do, as long as they land on a skill panel. Academy characters can take advantage of this one, is particularly on strike element characters, so yeah, Academy Resna will not take advantage of this one. Just if you have characters that can manipulate panels or summon panels, then I think the one with physical element characters will be able to take advantage of this one. Not just Renja, so here's wild Renja in action. So yeah, that is going to be it for this side of the segment. Now I will have to go to my characters list since I already now have Viktor in it. Viktor von Dur, by the way. Viktor von Dur. you can get him by finishing the event story part 1, which is basically Atelier Yumia event story part 1. Where is Viktor von Durer? By the time you're seeing this video, I already finished. I already given him maximum stats, so it's not gonna be like the same. Ahem. So Viktor, without boosted stats, however, I think he has I think around 900 and 1000 physical damage with all. However, yeah, it's also on defense stats slightly on the 700 or 650 to 700. But look at this. I don't have any boost on him. I think without any stat boost, however, Viktor is likely going to be at around 270, I think. But look at this. I got very high speed on him for a strike breaker, by the way. Let's go for this one. In range, Viktor will inflict an enemy 80% damage, 17% break with 100 ticks of weight. After attacking, Viktor will increase his own break damage by 30%, skill damage up by 35% for 1 turn, and he will change his stance to outrange from his in-range attack. Skill name, Upper Bro. Upper Bro. I wish I know this one, but I already have the Switch copy. But you know, this one's the same attack damage as the in-range version. The difference is that after attacking, targets will get strike resistance down by 25% and fire resistance down by 25%. This also changes his stance back to in range. If you have a fire or strike team, and particularly fire or strike characters, you can take advantage of this one. However, the problem is it only works on for 1 turn, so until the enemy's turn, if your attacker will be next after the enemy's turn, yeah, that's not gonna take advantage. You gotta have at least an attacker that can attack fast enough before the enemy does. This will change back to in-range mode. So yeah, Viktor good for increasing break damage or skill damage if he isn't in range, or increase or decrease resistance, fire and strike if he is in outrange. This one, Crusade Rush. Single target, 292% damage, break damage of 306%, 200 ticks of weight. This one is very long, and there's also an outburst version. After attacking, targets will receive fire damage received up by 25%, and strike damage up by 25% for 2 attacks. He will also grant Vile. This is not stackable. Allidas characters with Allidas characters, yes, depending on how many Allidas survey team characters you have. After attacking, increase fire damage up by 8 to 25%, and strike damage up by 5 to 25%. And also grant break damage received by 5 to 25% towards enemies. This is all for 2 turns. Now, this is better if you have more enemies. So this is stackable if you have at least this is stackable if you have at least a few Allidas characters in your team. This is where Viktor will take advantage of. So yeah, there is also Vile will increase his physical attack up by 50%. This is the in-range version of his skill. His outrange version of the skill is this one. If it does not have Vile, if Viktor has Pile effect or ability, this increases skill damage. He will increase skill damage by 200%. Before attacking, targets will receive fire damage. fire resistance and strike resistance down by 15% for 2 turns. After attacking, increases break damage up by 15% for 2 turns. He will also grant his own pile effect. What the heck am I even doing? If he has pile, with remove pile from his abilities, and depending on the Alidus survey team that you have in your team, before attacking, enemies will get fire and strike resistance debuff by 30 to 15% for 2 turns, and after attacking, grant his own break damage by 4 to 20% for 2 turns. So same conditions as the outrange version. What I think about this one, I think this one is better if you're focusing on if you want to summon the pile status effect on him. This increases physical damage by 50%, and then have enemies, depending on how many Alidus characters you have in Atelier Yumia, this will increase break damage, or this will increase damage received or break damage. Or for the outrange version, this one only decreases resistance and increase break damage for himself. So it's complicated to know what it is. I wish I have the B-side. Now I wish I could have a B-side of Viktor in the mobile game, but just imagine his burst skill is coming from the original game. So this is the Omega Buster. Yeah, roll the game footage. Alright, so Mega Buster is single target, 451 damage, 500% break, 200 ticks of weight. Expected because he is on the breaker roll. After attacking, targets will receive strike damage up by up to 60% for 3 turns. This also grants himself break damage up by 60% for 2 turns. And if the enemy if the enemy shields are broken, increase strike damage received up by 60% for 3 attacks. And yes, the target will get panel immunity for 1 turn. Bravo. So more on either increasing damage received towards enemies or reduce resistance. Pick your pick. I'd say Viktor is more on fire or strike team if you want dual element combination. However, it'd be best if you want to use him on either fire element or strike element team. Koga, I'm recording. Happy birthday. So yeah, if Viktor lands on a burst panel on his turn, he will attack the enemy with the highest HP. This is his skill, the straight blow. Straight blow, by the way, increases break damage by 25%. So only this one, no additional effects will be used when he's doing this. So if he lands on the burst panel, this is what he'll be doing. This one, Korere mata dareka mamoru. Give his own pile if it does have pile. Depending on what? 自分のパイルを入れてるとき. Okay, so if he has pile, the least effect bonus will be the following effects will be granted: skill damage up by 40%, and if targeting weak targets, increase break damage by 50%. Simple description. Yeah. Where is his leader skill? Okay. Oh yeah, it's over here. Here's the following tags: Alidus Exploration Team, Knights, and Majime characters. Leader skill on this guy is all Alidus characters. Depending if you have one or more Alidus characters in your team, increase skill damage and break damage up by 20%. Here's his gift color, purple to blue. He will grant Strike Blessing, which increases strike damage by this will increase strike damage by 5 to 45%. Single target healing bonus, which increases single target HP recovery. Given to characters by 12 to 15%. And this one is physical break damage boost. This increases physical break damage by 2 to 20%. I'd say this is better, but technically, it's likely going to be better than the regular break damage boost. Do take note of that if you're going for elemental specific or attack specific break damage boost. Viktor will be useful if you have physical breakers using this trait. So thumbs up on that. But as a character that you can get throughout the event, I'd say it's more of an A to S on my tier. I didn't rate Renja, however, because I don't have it, unfortunately. But it's my guess that Renja's rating on my end will likely going to be an A to S if you can utilize her attack swiftly, and also the enrage burst skill. You gotta love it. Now he does have an accompanying memoria if I can show it to you. This is available throughout the event. He has an accompanying memoria if you're interested in that. This is his memoria special for him. This increases attack stat by 18.75. This is weak, by the way. As of rank 4 of this memoria, knights, if this is worn by the knights, characters with knight tag, increase break damage by up to 24%. So if you have knight characters or if you have knight breakers, you'll be able to take advantage of this memoria. But I recommend doing this one during the event. Gather rare flammy coins in the Yumia event story, and you might be able to get this if you can get Yumia in the first Legend Fest banner for Yumia Festival banner. So yeah, that's going to be it for you guys. I will wait for 11 PM so that I can start a new part for the Yumia Festival Legend Fest banner. So yeah, that's going to be it, and thank you for watching the recording. So yeah, two characters that I would like to append on top of having Yumia on from April 1st. So that's going to be it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, share, subscribe, Discord server, X, Twitter account, link in the video description below. I'll see you guys on the next part of the Legend Fest breakdown. And let's meet up with Isla, and Nina, and Rutger later down the line. Goodbye. See you soon. Come on, do it. Perfect. Alright, finished recording. Oh my god, it's a bit long. Hopefully I did not remove the Yumia one, right? 1.4. Holy moly. This is going to be a little bit like a 30-minute video. Alright. Happy birthday, Kokarasu. Kaya para wala dun sa akin nag-stream na yun. How's the... okay, I've got to go back to the menu. But you gotta admit, you'll be getting a voiceover role in Atelier Yumia is just great. So yeah, I'll be doing the event story. I only have like 30 minutes before Isla's banner will begin, so I'm gonna have to start now. Alright, so if you have tickets throughout the event, by the way, hold on. Did I already use up all of my... Yes, I did use up all of my tickets. So here it is. There is the dungeon exploration part, which I did not cover. I did not cover because I was not available to stream at that time. So yeah, basically it's the physical elemental version of dungeon exploration, meaning you can collect coins, where you can exchange for either Atelier Fest tickets or, look at this, Area Investigation Coin Physical Edition. This is useful if you want to collect pieces of existing physical characters. Do note, the unlockable depends if you have the full. If you have unlockable, it depends if you have unlockable characters. God damn it! Oh yeah, there is a limitation. Event characters are not available. Yeah, as expected. Season 2 characters are not added, I think. Like, I have Beth, but Beth is not on the list. Not even Alvina. So there's a limitation on exchanging pieces. You cannot exchange pieces from the Season 2 characters so far. Who am I going to use then? Maybe I could upgrade a little bit on the low. I mean, there's a reason for this, right? There might be a chance that a few characters are getting 6-star updates. 6-star upgrades. Come on. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, I'll just go for Magda. Magdalena, no problema. Oh, man. Let's go for the event story. Oh, yeah. There's also a boss challenge included. How about this one, though? It does not play the boss music in chapter 23. So let's go to the investigation lodge, or as I like to call it, the building area. Yes, so far the only way to upgrade this house if you could go for score battles. The item exchange this time you can get up to 3 if you want to maximize this, bud. I still haven't got 3. I want to max out this guy. Well, this is gonna be a waste of my resources, but good thing I have a lot of plain cookies. Now I'm going for the chocolate cookies first because these will expire. This will expire faster than the plain cookies. Like, I have my reasons. I wanted to get a maxed out Memoria. Even though it's not gonna be as weak as I expected. Let's get these. You can also get tickets for the dungeon exploration, so I guess it's a bit double dipping. My god, my god, you give me an extra. This means I'm likely gonna have to use the rest of it for shiny coins. Oh, hurrah. What am I supposed to do with my extra flammy coins then? Alright. Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm just having concerns, but yeah. Alright, I'm maxing out this Memoria. No need to buy an extra. I already got one from the Yumia banner. Thanks. Alright, so far, here is the event story. This is only the first part. Part 2 will be available later this week. I might stream that on Sunday. So yeah, most of the streams will be covering Atelier in the meantime because I'm already having a lot of backlog from not playing this game or on a frequent basis. So, Stars of Hope up to on the other side of the investigation, something. So yeah. So here's the event story. The Stars of Hope. Oh look, it's a shooting star! Ruined by a bit of a chromatic aberration. Well, here's our new hero, Yumia. Look, it's a shooting star! Make a wish!
天より祝福がもたらされたの
Everyone's
だ。
wishing on that star.
ノーバ神聖国の人
Wishing for
々
the
は
hope from the
口
gods.
々に希望の言葉を言った。
Especially if the citizens of the Nova Kingdom who likely need it. So one day, a ferry is set up to check on the crash
この目
site
で確か
of
めに行こう。
the shooting star.
星が落ちた
The
のは
one of the islands just got hit
Nova
with
Shinseikoku
the shooting star, so it's more or less a meteorite.
調査団を乗せ、その無人島へと希望の船が旅立った。
Oh, wait. They're gonna check if there are wanderers from the crash site? Hey, that's more than likely. Alright, on the other side of the world, right at the Alades region. This is particularly in the Lenja's region because look at the greens and environment. Yes, it is from Resleriana's environment, but it's covered in blue fog. Oh yeah! If you're near us, respond. If you're near us, Island, Rutger, please respond.
視界が悪すぎるし、このマナの濃度じゃ。
Yumia,
It's so suffocating to be sniffing a lot of mana-bound energy, which for Genshin terms, if you don't know, this is like ley lines. But yeah, suffocating inside the mana-bound is not a good idea, especially if you have very low mana capacity.
みんなとこう
No! Yumia and Viktor, we're going down. Ah, no.
みんな
She's running out of mana to just stay inside the mana bound area. Honestly, I did not encounter this when I was playing the original game. Well then, it's Saskia. And look at this tape. It kind of looks like a plate, but it looks like a sundial to me. So apparently, the stars have aligned. You have been summoned by Saskia. Again, she is like one of the members of the Palme clan, or Palme tribe, to summon wanderers to the world of Resleriana. This was mentioned in Story Chapter 22. Oh yeah! Island Rutger already on the different part of the island. Hello! Hello, Big Beak! Watch out! Giant Beak just left the crash. Oh no, that doesn't look like the...
神聖国を
Yeah, that doesn't look like I
安寧
get
と案内
used.
するお役目
Sounds like a dragon.
具体的にはノーバ神聖国近海に落ちた流れ星、それにまつわる調査と状況の解決です。
流れ星のお言葉ですが、新艦長、あれは1週間前に調査団を
Oh
向か
yeah,
わ
he's
せ
the
たので
leader
は。
of the
Nanika.
cathedral.
あったとい
The
うことですね。
Archbishop. Shinkancho.
島に着いた調査団
Thus,
たちは
thus
早
I
速探索を
refer to
開始
him
したそ
as
うです。
the
しかし
as the
昨日のことです。
Archbishop.
突如青く光る粒子の領域が島の一帯に広がりました。
High priest or
その領域
Archbishop.
の中から戻ってきた調査団は様子がおかしくなっており、何も得ることなく戻ってきたそうです。
様子がおかしくなった？具体的にはどのような？
ひどく調子を崩し衰弱してしまったのです。唯一領域外で船の番をしていた船員がいましてね、彼がそう証言してくれました。
So
中に入った人からは
yeah,
話が聞けな
unusual
かったって
conditions
こ
have
と。
happened ever since the landing of that wishing star.
無人島に渡り領域内がどうなっているのか、流れ星がどうなっているか、これを調べてほしいのです。
生成士の投入
So
だけでな
apparently
く、
they encountered
アルビーナもです
they
か？
encountered somewhat of miasma that is affecting the
そ
perimeter
う
of
い
the
うことで
crash
すね。
site.
案内人にして錬金術師アルビーナ・ジムロック、謹んでお役目お受けします。
Alvina's ready for her next adventure. By the way, I bought big rigs over the road racing. Nah, I'm playing big rigs. I shared that on my Discord server. I bought both big rigs and NEP SK. No, I refer to that as NEP Aska. How do I chat this? It's NEP Aska over NEP SK. So yeah, I'll skip this one. This one has 3,500. Yeah, this magical magical parasol. Magical parasol! That's the name of the jellyfish! That's the name of the variant of the creature feelers! And yes, there's a mini wyvern. It's easy to get away with it anyway. So, over to the next chapter. New meetings at the Nova Kingdom. Oh look, the blue fog is still here. Yes, it's Manabout in the English version of Atelier Yumia, but we're in Resleriana.
本当に青い。
Yep, that's so blue.
初めて
And
見た。
not that kind of blue that you'll
よ
be
く見る
sniffing.
と
Or,
細か
yeah,
い粒
just
子
don't
のような
whack
もの
it.
が漂ってるのね。
さながら青の領域ってとこかな。ここに入ると様子がおかしくなるんだっけ。
I mean, it could be a
何が起き
possibility.
るか
There's
わからない。
something inside of a
中に
balloon
入らないように
conspiracy.
外側から調べてみよっか。
Mm-hmm. You could go inside, but you shouldn't.
特に変なものは見当たらないね、姉様。うん、青の領域もこの青い粒子以外は何も。
Hmm. Ooh, what?
あれは
Yep, it's Yumia and Viktor. Well, at least they're out
こ
of
の人た
the
ちどこ
Manabound.
から来たのかしら。島の人とも王国の人たちとも違う服装だけど。
Look at this. Even Yumia's hair strand still stands up.
気がついたみたい。
Even though her Apoge, the idiot hair strand, is supposed to react on
どこ
depending on the emotions
あ
that
な
she's
たたち
feeling.
は
I mean, if she is unconscious, then her hair strand would have
ビク
just
トルさん、
followed with gravity. Yes, it doesn't work.
ユミヤか。僕は一体
Where the heck are we?
ここ。君たちは
Wait, who are you guys?
私はアルビーナ、錬金術師だよ。
Yes,
Thank
fellow
you,
alchemist Albina here.
あなたたちはここで倒れてたの。姉様と私たちは解放しただけよ。
Well, we had to rescue from the blue mist, so
あり
yes,
がとうございます。 ご迷
Maddie
惑を
was
おか
just
けしま
playing.
した。
Maddie was just
それで
playing along with her
ここ
sister.
は一体
Well,
こ
let's just
の
say
まま
you're
領域
not in
フ
out
ラ
of
ミ
the Salomon.
間違いない。
高濃度マナ領域。青い霧がかかっているが、これのことを言っているのか。
ビクトルさんにも見えてるんですか？
該当の領域の成分を分析。
Oh, yeah,
マナと非常
I
によく
almost
似た
didn't
物
see
質が
Flammy in
高
this.
濃度で充満しています。
I almost didn't see Flammy in this
なんか
bottle.
可愛いの
It
が
was
い
more
る。
visible when I was playing the Switch version.
相当に訳ありな予感。
Now, the 3D models for
現座標
Atelier Yumia
すなわ
and the
ちこ
ones
の場所の
on
大気には
Resleriana,
マナは存在していないよう
they're
です。
different because
え？
the
マナが存
Yumia
在してないって
3D models for Resleriana are just
そんな領
modified
域
to
が存
comply
在
with
するという
mobile
ことか。
mobile game guidelines.
マ
So
ナならありますけど。
expect some shade under
ほら。
characters with skirts, and
一体
some,
何
some
を？
shots are
マ
altered.
ナはそんな風に形のあ
At
るも
least you
のじ
get
ゃ。
the full experience if you're gonna if you were to play with the full game. Looks
まだ
like
具合
Yumia
が
is
悪い
having
み
her
たい
head
ね。
hit.
お話は元気になってからにしましょう。
そうだね。まずは回復してから。とりあえずアトリエに行こっか。
Yep,
Atelier?
let's go. I mean, yes. Alvina has one. Welcome to Atelier Alvina. It also has a second floor and a
ありがとう。
cafe in it.
だいぶ落ち着いた。
Uh,
僕はビクトル・フォン・デューラー、騎士だ。改めて礼を言いたい。
Introduction, Viktor Detour. You can also meet him in Atelier Yumia.
ユミア・リースフェルト。実は私も錬金術師です。
And also the
はみ出してしまって
Alchemist,
すみませんでした。
Yumia. Yeah, the Yumia Liesfeld. Currently, my stat in Atelier Yumia, I
それ
think
とこの子は
most of my characters are now at
超
around
高性能自立型
55 to
探索補助
60.
装置フ
I'm
ラニ
just
ーと申し
guesstimating
ま
here
す。
because I haven't opened up my Nintendo Switch yet. So here is Flammy, Yumia's Jarvis, or
錬金術
Friday.
師だった母の遺品で私の相棒です。ああ、錬金術で作ったのかな。賢いしすごい。つまり話をまとめると、
あなたたちは青の領域とよく似た高濃度マナ領域で仲間とはぐれ意識を失った。
Hold on just a little bit. Not sure if the performance mode battery is already heat up. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to turn off the performance mode. I'm not gonna be playing any score battles anyway, so I'll have to turn off performance mode just to save battery. But it's still going to be
探
playing
すべ
its
きなビ
end
クトル
run
さん
that
の
is.
妹さんを含む4名ってことね。
はぐれた状況を考えると、共にこの近くに
Just
投
a
げ出
little
され
bit
て
of
いる可
slight
能性が
volume
高いと思う。
adjustment.
それは取り乱しても仕方ない。どうにか見つけ出したいわね。
高濃度マナ領域でのマナ中毒、めまいに吐き気、手遅れになると死ぬこともか。
Yeah,
その
basically
4人の体調も心
basically
配で
highly
すね。
concentrated mana bound
青の
areas.
領
If
域は
you're
似て非
if
な
you
る成
don't
分の
have
た
an
め
item that
死
can
に至る可能性
contain
は低いと
that
思
can
われます
contain the mana power,
そっか。
then you're likely going to suffocate
調査団
from
の人の症
the
状とも
mana
似
bound
通ってる。
areas and likely to
あの
die.
中を調べるならやっぱ何かしら対策を立てないとだな。
ならば、改めて情報を共有できないだろうか。我々は協力体制を取れると思う。
Sure,
い
we
いんで
can
すか、ビ
we
クト
can
ルさん。
cooperate with you.
我々が違法人か。正直、この世界が我々とは異なる世界だとは、未だ信じがたい。
Yeah, that's basically
このアトリエ
the
や僕らの知
that's
るものとは
basically
異なる
already
が
what
それらを知れ
what
ば
we thought
否
of.
定もしきれないだろう。
The wanderers outside,
僕たちは
the,
呪力を買うて
the
仲間を
travelers
探し、
outside
元の
Resleriana's
世界に
world
戻
are
る手段を
considered the
探るべきだと思う。
outsiders. Wanderers in the
そんな堅苦しいこと言わなくてもいいですって。私は星の案内人。手助けするのが仕事だもん。それ
I'm
に
the
しても
story tour
ユミヤさん
guide.
のいた世界って錬金術師の扱いがひどいんだね。
Okay.
ひどいというか、そもそも私の家系以外の錬金術師と出会ったことがないんです。調査対象であるアラディス帝国は錬金術によって滅んだとされています。
高濃度マナ領域は帝国が滅んだ際に広がった有害な領域だ。
Mm-hmm.
当然、
So
錬金
far,
術
I
の
only
副産物
made
とみなされ
progress
ば、
up to the Savas region.
そう
But
した経緯
currently, I
で
said in
錬
the
金術は
previous
禁忌の
Yumia
術とされ、
stream,
錬金術師もま
I'm
た
going to cover the
歴史から
fishing
姿を
village
消した
first,
んだ。
and then afterwards I'll go back
姉様
to
の錬金
Savas
術は
region and cover the Lily
そんな怖いもの
Area
じゃ
arc.
ないけど、
Yes, I
それ
think
ぞ
I'm
れの
likely
世
at
界で違う
one
の
third
ね。
of the game's progress.
私たちの目
But
的
what
は
I prefer to do
あの
more is
青の
just
領域を調べ
overlevel
る
my
こと。
characters,
流
even
れ
if I'm
星
going
が
to
落
play
ち
it
た後に
on
できた
hard or
謎
very
の
hard
領域。
difficulty. So far, I have
話を
not
聞い
feel any difference between
無
playing
関
this
係じゃ
game
ない気が
on
してきた。
playing this game playing Yumia on hard or very hard difficulty. I think it likely has to do with the higher HP range for enemies and slightly higher attack power. But that's all I can feel. I did feel any challenge once I progressed most of my characters to 60 or above. Now, it's likely because that
話を聞いて、ユミヤさんたちの世界で起きたことと
it's likely
まるっ
because
きり無関係じゃない気がして
I'm
きた。
just I'm just grinding a lot of HP faster than usual. Now, do note I have not played Atelier Ryza to be not even on Switch. I wanted to buy the Switch version, but I'm gonna have to wait for Koei Tecmo's announcements if they will have the Nintendo Switch 2 of Atelier games. Just saying. Just for the enhancements.
きっちり調べないと大
But
変なことになる気が
as
する。
we're standing right now,
だから、
the pricing for the
あの
Switch
青の領
2 is
域に
fine, but the
安全に
games are
入る
not.
方法。
So I
同じ
will
錬金術師の
I
ユ
will
ミ
keep
ヤ
an
さんと
eye
なら
out on
見
this
つけられ
on
る
the
から。
updates in the meantime.
ちなみにこの先、敬語もなしで。
The sisters and then Jane right behind them. それぞれの錬金術. Oh yeah, Resna has not appeared in this event story, if you're wondering.
エナジー
It's
コア。
Alvina's turn.
それでユミヤたちの世界の高濃度マナ領域を中和しながら移動できるんだね。うん。だから似ているものなら同じようなものを作れれば良さそうだけど、この青い粒子を使って調合できないかな。
伝送機は我々の
It's a
世界
different
の
way
マナを前提
to
としてい
it's a
るので、
different way to
この
synthesize
世界で
items
用い
instead
るこ
of
とはでき
using
ないと思われます。
multipliers,
じゃあ
cores,
ダメ
traits,
か。
synthesize
マナがあれ
cores,
ば
then you
な。
can make an item. You'll actually have to
それは
bring
多分大丈
materials,
夫。
put it in the cauldron, and then you'll get the
そ
item
んな
that
簡
you
単
want.
に。
Of course, that will cost you
まず
mana.
最初に
The star
この
pieces
世
that
界の
you
マナは
collected
確かに枯
throughout
渇
your
寸
journey.
前。だ
This
か
is
ら
different from
あんまり大
Yumia's.
掛かりなことはできないんだけど、でも
There aren't that a lot of mana to gather,
効
so
率的に使って
that's why mana
調
is
合できる
gathered
よう
into
に作ら
star
れてるんだっ
pieces.
て。でもこのアトリエは少ないマナを効率的に使って調合できるように作られてるんだって。
Well, I guess we'll go on this one.
単語が同じだから混乱するかもしれないけど、それぞれの世界でマナのあり方が全く異なるのね。
Mm-hmm.
この世界に来た異邦人の中にはいろんな世界の錬金術師たちがいて、いろんな錬金術があって、でもみんなこのアトリエでちゃんと調合できてるしね。
いろいろな世界の錬金術師。それは危険ではないのか。
Oh no.
もちろん間違った使い方をすれば危
Wandering
険だと
alchemists are
思う。
not a threat.
そういう錬
Viktor.
金術師もいたみたいだよ。
Just wait
でも
until they
このアト
find
リエを使う錬
Sophie
金
or
術師たちはみん
Black
な
wandering around the
錬
Nova
金術を
Kingdom.
人のために使おうとしてるんだ。
それは悪いがこの目で確かめたい。
真面目ですの。まあ事情を聞いちゃうと仕方ないか。ともかく青の領域に入る手がかりはつかめたと。あとはこのエナジーコアの動力をどうにか作ればいいのか。
Hmm.
おや、皆さんお揃いです
So
ね。
lovely and cute.
何やら見かけぬ方々もいるようですが。
Yes, it's cute and funny for those who are interested in blue archive terms. But look at this, Black
プラフタさん、ちょうどいいところに。
それじゃあ私は新館長に報告しに一度戻るわ。頑張ってね。
Oh, I guess Jane will be going now just to meet up with the High Priest.
ヤナさん。
Or I thought it was Archbishop.
なるほど。構造は理解しました。もうこれでも錬金術師ですからね。
You are also an
プラフタ
alchemist,
さん
aren't
も
you?
しかし、
Of
話を聞
course
く
I
限
am
り
an alchemist,
中
but
和すべ
I'm
きも
also
の
an
は
automation
元の世界のもの
or
と
puppet.
厳密には異なります。
Well, I'm in
そ
a
れなら
different
青の領
kind
域
of
で役に
alchemist
立
in
つ
another world.
この世界でのエナジーコアを作るべきでしょう。つまり
Sumari. Right, here come the announcements
こ
for
れ
the
で作り
next
方も決まった
Uma's
さ。
Memana.
ただ
このレシピで調合するとなると人手が。
Oh, it's just a new serious symbol-y variant.
ビクトル、手伝ってくれますね。
Well, guess I'm not missing out on anything.
はい、私にできるなら。
僕は錬金術師ではないぞ。
できることをお願いするし、ここで手伝ってもらえないと道具ができなくて調査できないけど。
頑張りましょうよ、ビクトルさん。
Yep, good luck with that one, guys.
やってみよう。
Here it is. Now we synthesize it.
アルビーナ、今です。
よっしゃのしゃ
Here it is.
すごい。私の知ってる錬金術と全然違う。
Yeah, it is different from the one Yumia is dancing to synthesize one item. Here it is!
名付けてプラオレション。これで青の領域を調査できるね。
Collaboration.
待ってくれ。
That I could have sworn that reminded me of that reminded me of Kuraore, Smile Princess.
未知の場所に未知の
Yeah,
領
the
域。
short-lived
そ
mobile
ういう
game
場所での
which
調査は一
is
筋縄
part
ではい
of
かないはず
the
だ。
Pride of Orange
こう
project.
した状況の場合、慎重に行動すべきだ。僕たち調査団はそうしてきた。
ふむふむ。つまり
青の領域付近に全焼基地となる拠点を設けよう。調査団の経験と君たちの錬金術。
Oh, okay.
これがあれば。
私も賛成です。
Oh no, my phone is already.
乗った
It's already over it. Yeah, I can go for this one later. Alright, it's 11 a.m. Time for download update. The CD release for Isuma demo is available. 378 megabytes! Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, here is the opening video for Atelier Albina, or Resleriana Season 2. Yeah, this will be playing throughout every download update. This replaced the original opening video for the first season. Yes, it's too laggy because it is streaming over the internet. I'd like to repeat this song a little bit, and then we'll move on to I'll move on over to the game itself. Yeah, I'll start covering these story chapters if and when we'll have time. So I think because we now have Blackta and the Nova Kingdom, I'm guessing Sophie, Wilbel, and Rakta will have supporting roles in Story Season 2. On top of having to support Alvina on her journey. Well, at least until the point where, oh, let's get separated for a while so that I can. I'm not sure what to say. Yeah, I'm waiting for the full version of this song. I still haven't gotten the season 2 opening movie. Now, because of the Yumia collaboration event, I will have to wait until May to show you guys the animated 3D animated title screen. Alright, this is Tim Boy and time for another Legend Fest breakdown. This time we have friendly fashionista Isla. She is actually fire supporter. Let me check on the review notes again. But here's the on-screen type that she is using. She is Firebreaker, yes. Here is her burst skill animation as shown in the animated video. I'll also replay this during her breakdown segment, which I already have the Nintendo Switch version of the game. So yeah, one character and one Memoria as usual. See you guys in the character info segment. As usual, free jams. Oh yeah, does this mean does this mean I'm getting now the wait a minute. Does this mean I'm getting the new announcement for Story Season 2? No, Story Events Part 2. Okay. Gacha rules as usual. This one's also the free version. This one is the paid mana version. Legend Challenge! Okay, never mind. Come on. Wait, they're adding gacha boxes now for the second part of the story. Ah, okay. Alright, wish me luck. I'm getting Ayla after the Legend Fest segment. Oh, here are Isla's items. Let's see. Item is this one. If it's Firebreaker, when landing on the panel, give the user break damage up by 28%. Okay. How about this one? When used on a Firebreaker before attacking enemies, will get break damage receive up by 15% for 2 attacks. And this one is... okay. Every member when the member in effect is an attacker, all members that are attackers increase critical damage up by 42% for 1 turn. This is a battle item. Oh yeah, I know this one. Enhance flute. Yeah, I could have sworn this one looks familiar in the original game, but granted, most of the new recipes are from Atelier Yumia anyway. Alright, this is in recording mode. Alright, so now I'm back. Here is the Oshare Mindo. So, this is friendly fashionista Aida. For those who are familiar with the voice actress, her seiyuu this time is Kaori Maeda, aka Kaorin from Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. Also known as Nice Nature in Umamusume, Ririsa in 2.5D. So, let's go straight to the stats. But magical starts are at their highest priority, and her speed is 255, 2.6 thousand HP by the way. Skill 1 this time for Isla in in-range mode is bouncing PRs. This is 78% damage, 17% break with 100 ticks of weight. After tanking, the target that Isla will attack will be getting the panel immunity for 1 turn. Then the next turn Isla will get, as long as it's not a boost panel, she'll be granted break boost panel It will also be created if you are if Isla's next turn does not have a panel. This will also change your skill to outrange. Here is the outrange version, which is Jumping Pierce. 78% damage, 70% break, 100 ticks of weight. Before attacking, the target will receive damage resistance down by 15% for 3 attacks, and after attacking, Isla will grant her own break damage up by 30% for 1 turn. This can also change back to in range if you feel to do so. Now, I'd say the panel immunity will be in its priority if you want to summon a panel for Isla, but for outrange mode, this is better if you want to decrease the fire resistance and increase your own break damage. But either way, this will work because 1 break damage effects, regardless of any range. Isla's next turn will get break damage. However, in the outrange mode, just increase damage. No panel needed. However, the effect towards enemies will be different. So if you want to prevent any additional effects from enemies, you can use this. The in-range skill 1, which will be panel immunity. Skill 2 this time is Twinkle Surasto. Okay, so Twinkle Surasto. 291% damage, 306% break damage with 200 ticks of weight. So this is in range when attacking enemies weak against fire. Break damage will be up by 50%. Before attacking, the target will receive damage resistance down by 25% with a maximum decrease of up to 50%. After attacking, the target will receive magical damage received up by 35% for 2 attacks. And as long as it's a free panel, the next turn for the target will be summoning a weakening panel. This is the in-range attack. The outrange skill 2 that Isla will use is Wild Rose. 291% damage, 306 break damage with 200 ticks of weight. This before attacking, Isla will increase her own break damage by 30% with a maximum of 60%, and also increase her own break damage. Actually, that's Sara ni Jibun ni. In addition to that, with the maximum of 30%, with the maximum of 60% in the limit, Isla will receive an additional break damage of 30% for 3 turns. So if the enemy is stunned or shields broken, the next turn Isla will attack on the enemy, as long as it's regardless of any panel conditions, she will summon a burst panel. So this is a quick getaway if you want to use her mana surge. This is also created if her next turn does not have a panel in it. So you can do wonders if you have her on outrange mode. But however, I think the in-range mode is more recommended because the target will be getting the fire resistance decrease and will also get the magical damage received. So for the in-range, this is effective against enemies. The outrange version benefits herself. So after attacking, she'll just increase break damage limits. However, the first part is only limited for up to 60. You can only get up to 90 if it's currently in effect. So yeah, long story short, in range, towards enemies, debuffs, and outrange for herself after attacking the enemy. And here is the mana surge version. Here is the ultimate attack, Heartbreaker. Here's the Nintendo Switch game footage. So, Heartbreaker, 563% damage, break damage of 625% with 200 ticks of weight. When attacking weak targets, increase break damage by 75%. After attacking, grant the target fire resistance down by 35%, increase magical damage received up by up to 50% for 2 attacks, and also grant Isla her own break damage up by 40% for 3 turns. And particularly for characters, all fire elemental characters will receive magical attack up by 50% for 2 turns. That is not just herself, but also characters that have fire elements in it. And also, all enemies will receive the Weakening Plus panel. This will be created if there are no panels for the next turn of all enemies. My god, I think Isla is more on debuffing enemies' fire resistance and increasing break damage received, or magical damage received, but for outrange, beneficial for herself, unless you want to go for this one. So, yes, it's very strong with a high break. Do note that you'll need to give her 5 stars if you want to increase that break damage. So, you'll be starting off with level 1, so expect the values to be less. So yeah, 今の私は強いよ。自分が best skill. This one, if she receives a burst panel, the enemy with the highest HP will be afflicted with her skill called Shiny Light. Shiny Ride. So, for those wondering, that's actually her precision counterattack? Yeah, I think it's likely her precision counterattack, the Shiny Raido. This one afflicts 302% damage, 147% break damage, and this is only effective that this attack will get increased break damage by up to 50%. No additional effects will be stacked upon it, do note of that. And not only that, if targeting a weak enemy, increase skill damage by up to 30%. This one, Saigo Kawai Kune, if the target will get shields broken or shield broken, afflict, all fire characters will be getting skill damage up by 25% for 1 turn. And also the target that got its shields broken will get damage received up by 50% for 1 attack. So you can take advantage of this one if you have a fire team, and it's awesome. It's also for a few fire attackers: 6-star Isa, Awakened Future Resna, Wilbell, among the others. Yeah, they'll be able to take advantage of Isla's buffs. And here's her leader skill, Oshare Maindo. Fire characters will receive this effect if the target's shields are broken, meaning if they are stunned, skill damage will be up by 10%. Skill damage will be up by 100%. So this is enhanced if you want to take out enemies that have shields broken. So yeah, she has tags of Validus Exploration Team. This is now updated from the part 1 footage that I just recorded. She is also part of Knights with her brother Viktor. Sweets, obviously with these characters. Last but not least, with Seiyawaki. So, nice Genki Onesan. Oh yeah, kind of interesting for the Sweets part. I've barely seen Yumia in the game where he's enjoying Sweets, but maybe it'll be in a side story that I might record in the future Atelier Yumia stream. So here's the gift colors. This is red to green, as expected. Look at her orange, fiery orange hair with green eyes. So this one is Magical Blessing, increases magical attack by 1 to 8. Actually, this is Magical Defense Blessing. Is it? Yes. This increases magical defense up by 1 to 8% for one use. Sky Footy, this is for magical, this is for healing items, I think. When using it 1 time, increase HP recovery by 2 to 18%. And weak break damage boost. When targeting enemies weak against that element, increase break damage by 3 to 25%. I wish I could evaluate this, but it's likely going to be an A to S for me. The thing is, fire breakers, especially the ones with lowering fire resistance and increasing magical damage received up, I think it's more beneficial. Now, depending on the flexibility where Isla will use either in range or out range, In range focuses on enemies debuffs, while the outrange version applies to herself, which increases benefits. Either you want to debuff enemies' attack before they could go for a turn, or you want to go for Isla's outrange skill and allow her to use status effect buffing skills is useful for herself, but for some also for some fire characters. So yeah, I'd say it's a good idea to get this character if you're interested to collect the Alchemist Exploration Team. I know I would. So here is the Memoria for this banner. This one is beautiful. I just want to say, Sasuga Benitama-san. Oh, by the way, attack stat is up to 26.25% if you have this, if you're to fully level this Memoria. Now this one, fire, if used on the fire character in attacking enemies weak against fire, the target being attacked by this user with this Memoria will decrease fire resistance by up to 30% for 2 attacks. So any fire attacker will do, any fire breaker will do, as long as it's fire, weak against enemy. Anyone, and even useful for Isla, will be able to take advantage of this one. The fire resistance down by up to 30%, so good luck on that if you want to enhance Isla's firepower. However, if you do have existing fire breakers, like for example, I'd say Awaken Past Valeria. Awaken Past Valeria might still be useful even if you have Isla yet. But if you don't have Awaken Past Valeria yet, then Isla would be a good incremental upgrade, especially that she's useful on single target. So yeah. That's going to be it for this segment. Up next will be either Rutger or Nina, depending on the streaming schedule. Alright, time to pick. Alright, let's get Isla. Just to get over it. Yeah, this is not a good sign. I'm not getting Isla, folks. No, this poll is so garbage. Seriously, I haven't heard any sound effect. No, neither. I have not seen Alvina or Bap, but you know what? That's just fine. Even if I already have Awakened Past Valeria, I'm still going for, let's say, collecting characters with familiar voices. At least some of the characters are more distinguishable, so I might be able to distinguish if they have this 3-star voice line or not. But yeah. I mean, I'm lucky enough to see if Loki will have a season 2 variant next year or so. Or maybe in 6 months. Ah, bruh, come on. You know, I might not be able to recover from it. Ah! Give Griffin Judy! Nope, not even a Tato is gonna help me get me that boosted rate. Yes. Oh shit! Oh, hello, Oscar. I thought I almost didn't. I thought I forgot his voice line. Anyway, I wonder if Oscar. Holy moly! Can I skip? Oh, it's Sweetie Rabbit Verona. I already have her. Oh no, I skipped! Oh no, I skipped her first animation. I didn't get her. I guess it's a migration pull from the global version then. I did get 2 3 stars, but not one of them is Isla. Random 3-star, bruh. It's random 3-star. If you're gonna mislead with this, or if you don't give me an Isla, if you don't give me an Alvina, what else? They didn't keep the gold trail, so it's not a good sign. I don't see any changes. This is garbage full. Am I crazy? I mean, nah. I'm just having fun with this. Just having fun with how variable the pulls are. Even if you're like, even if you see both Resna and Valeria wink at each other. Yeah, this is not a 3-star pull. Yeah, it's a bit misleading, bruh. Nope. Nope. That is not it. That is not freaking it. Taru. Nope. Just a few more pulls. I guess it's only one more at this point. I think I already wasted all of my lodestar gems. $40. Oh my. Well, I got 50 out of it. Out of 199. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, never mind. No hope. Yeah, it's no hope. Yeah, it would have been better if... Oh, wow. Well, this didn't expect. Saskia, come on! Well, I guess it's a 3-star. Three-star or Memoria. Three, 4. I think it's a double SR Memoria just to screw with me. Or it's a bit misleading. Oh, I got... What? This is different. I actually got Firebreaker Ryza. Isla and Ryza have the same element and role combination. This is not what I want! No! Ah, my chances got destroyed by Brave Blaze Ryza. I forgot to mention that in that Legend Fest breakdown. Ay, ay, ay. Gosh dang it.
れそれそれ。いっけ
Ah. You got complacent with your better average RG. You just fell. Rolled her 3 stars. Ah. I got a firebreaker, but it's not Isla. Oh my god. I got distracted with Brave Blaze Risa. Remind me, I'm gonna have to start recording B-rolls for Atelier Yumia. My god. This is... Oh, it's not. It's Strike Breaker, Risa. Yeah, I thought they have the same element. I guess not. I was just distracted because I thought Risa's main element is fire for this one. So yeah, Brave Blaze Rise. Oops. Yes, Isla and Risa have the same role, but they have different elements. Ay, ay, ay. Where am I? Oh yeah, New Event Story Part 2 just opened. At the same time, Isla just joined the game. So where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes, this one. The Chosha no... okay, I'm out of ideas. Ah. Well, what is this stat? Well, actually, we're now in the building settlement.
ひとまずこんなものか。
Oh yeah, I was recording Legend Fest breakdown on Isla, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna get her because of how tight the games mechanics are for getting season 2 characters.
まあ、調査団ではこうして仮拠点を作ることは
Party
基本
Dash
中の基本だ。
when?
こういう場面に慣れている。
They still haven't been. They Arc System Work hasn't fixed the multiplayer part of it.
じゃあこれ
Just
からも
with
不便
that,
なとこ
I
ろを
can
改
just
善したり
I can
欲しいも
just
のを足していったりす
schedule
るといい
whenever
わ
if I
ね。
want for the single player campaign.
いい拠点にしよう姉様。
これで拠点もできたし、プラオレッシェンもある。いよいよ青の領域に突入できるね。
Oh man.
みんなが早く見つかるといいけど、みんな無事かな。
I'm pretty sure they're fine, Yumia. They're
そして
they're
僕
just
たちにできる
separated.
ことを
You know,
一歩ず
3
つやるだけだ。
pairs.
アイラ、ルトガー、ニーナさん、レイニャ。待ってて。
Come to think of it, yeah, Label Arena is very good. But yeah, there's also a slight stream overlay change. Now that the global version closed down, I had to remove that switch. So yeah, moving forward is just Resleriana. So now we've set up our base camp, and let's see the next one, the event story. And my god, I'm gonna have to hold this. I'm gonna have to hold this phone down. Come on, I have not even. Well, granted that the Snapdragon 870 is no longer cooling down efficiently as much as I recall from 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago. Well, there's Isla. Rutger! You awake, buddy?
ここは
やっと起きた。
I mean, you're finally awake.
他の奴らは
What's up, Rutger? Yes.
残念でした。
Well,
気
too
がついた
bad.
時、近くにいたのはあんた
Yeah,
だ
I
け。
don't think anyone else is nearby. Come on. Well, got this perfectly
舌
timed.
打ちしたいのはお互い様だっての。 それよりここがどこかを調べなきゃ。
Yeah, they're inside of Manabound area, but they still have enough mana to survive at least a little bit longer.
どうにか動けそうな濃度だけどね。
Oh yeah, you need Yumia to have to contain the mana
しかもなんだ
barrier.
この青い霧は。気味が悪い。
Yeah, the blue mist. Isn't it different from the Manabound area? Or maybe it's just worded differently from the English version. They tried finding a way out, and all they find out is put out fire.
そこの地面。なんだこりゃ。
爆弾でも使った？けど中心部は綺麗なものだし。
Yeah, it looks like a shooting star dropped into the center of the island that they're in. That kind of reminds me, that shooting star, I think it's like one of Saskia's abilities, or one of Saskia's skills where she can summon shooting stars as her attack in her burst skill, remember?
見たことない光沢の石だね。
I wouldn't be surprised if Saskia is the one who caused the shooting star crashes.
どうしたの？
いや、マナの濃度が高かったんだろうよ。
Don't worry, you still have enough mana left. Look out! It's a wolf!
今の声何？魔物？まだまだいる。
Looks like the crystal has summoned the wolves. I still get this loading screen of the two sisters, and then you have Jane behind them. So yeah, if you're wondering, the story battle this time are these wolves and forest jellyfish. Yes. Shinrin Kurage. The Ligna's battle theme is still awesome.
マナの濃度が高いとやっぱきついな。
Yes, I know. Everyone else did say the same thing or related to it while I'm exploring around Manabound areas in the original game.
あれよく反応したよね。
まあな。それより早くこの領域から出るぞ。
They should get out of the Manabound
特に何
area.
も見当たらなそうだしな。
でもさ、みんなを探さないと。
歩いてりゃそのうち出会う
I'm
だろ。
pretty sure they'll be able to find them along the way.
ちょっと待ってよ。
Oh yeah! Isla's small little detail, the stars in her eyes. Well, at least not big starry eyes, unlike Resna's.
お前は安全な場所
Why
で休ん
didn't
で
they
ろ。
see that in
俺があ
the
いつらを探
original
しに行く。
game? Or maybe it's because of the graphics limitations in the Nintendo Switch port.
あ？
大丈夫だって。私も一緒に探すよ。
倒れたら置いてくけどね。
今度はあんたが倒れるかもね。さてと、どこから探す？
If one of them has to fall down, Rutger is the first one. Gosh dang it. I mean, good thing she woke up earlier than... good thing Isla woke up earlier than Rutger. Oh yeah, I'll meet it with a giant fish. This is nuts, even for one of those loading screens. Oh yeah, Nina and Renja are now at the city. Nina Friere.
ニーナさん、ここ
Somehow I thought Renja is a bit taller than the one in the original game, but I guess it has to do with the I guess it has to do with trying to match the height differences in the mobile game than the one in the original.
そこの新入りさん、喋ってないできっちり運んでください。
とにかく今は誰でもいいから手を借りたいほど忙しいんだ。頑張って運んでくれよ。
調査団に入りたいと言ったのは君たちです。これも星の導き。たくさん働いてもらいますよ。
Oh, okay.
レンヤたちが調査団なのに、ただ調査団の拠点までの道を聞いただけなのに。
嘆いても仕方ないわよ。
Oh, okay.
よくわからないけど、ここで調査団といえば彼らのことみたいだし、見知らぬ土地で無一文だったらここにいれば食べるのには困らないわよね。
Ah.
さすがニーナさん、肝が据わってます。しかも容量がいいです。なぜか割り当てられた荷物も少ないですし。
ほらほら、働かざる者食うべからずだ。本部までもうちょっとだ。
So I'm guessing Reina and Nina are currently on Grud's work, side hustles while they wait for Viktor, Yumia, Isla, and Rutger to visit the Nova Kingdom. Somehow they entered the kingdom safe and sound, but where was their landing spot? Or maybe I missed it out in one of the earlier
お
chapters.
疲れ。これで運び込む予定の荷物もおしまいだ。
I guess the way they first entered Nova Kingdom was like similar to Valeria.
これは
入ったばっかで頑張ってくれた褒美
Because
ってとこ
Valeria
だ。
woke up because Valeria woke up in the docks when she first appeared in the main story.
あれ、ニーナさんは食べないんですか？
後で食べるわ。
I'll eat
見慣れ
later.
ない果物だけど、味はどう？
So what do you think of the fruit that you're eating?
味は美味しいんですけど、匂いが。
I think she's eating a
すぐに食べな
durian
くてよかった。
because the durian tastes delicious but smells
まさ
bad.
かレーニャを実験台に。
さあね。
Honey. Well, kinda expected for Pyro Archon.
ですが私はまだ詳しいことは知らない
Survey
です。
team members. Oh, okay. But they're not the same survey team members from
なんでも
Aladis.
離島に
Rather,
流
they're
れ
from
星が
the
落ちた
Nova
らしくて、
Kingdom of the
調査団の
Infinite
主力
Island
がそこに
chain.
調査に行ったらしいのよ。そしたらそこには青い粒子が漂う領域ができてて、中に入った団員は調子を崩してたそうよ。
Ah, okay.
青い粒子が漂う領域で調子を崩した。
Basically, the two of them, they
その
landed
人たち
far
が
away
今
from
日復帰す
the
るんですって。
mana-bound area that was in the
そうな
meteor
んです
crash
ね。
site
で、
and that other
どうして
island.
そんなことをニーナさんが知ってるんですか？
おう
How do you see this?
さっき仕事をしながらいろんな人に聞い
The
たのよ。
the two pairs are in the crash
レーニ
site
ャは
island,
働くの
while
で精一杯でした。
the other pair,
一
Nina
度
and
静粛に願います。
Nina
団長殿
and
です。
Reina,
皆に
for
は
example,
心配をかけ
they're
てしま
away
った
from
が、
the crash site
ようやく
island.
こうして復帰できた。
Rather, they kind of woken up near the Nova
私はここに
Kingdom.
新艦長様の依頼を伝えよう。
新艦長様の
神殿からの話はまだ何も耳にしてないけど、一体何だろうな。
諸君にはとあるブレスレットを作成してもらいたい。材料は
Oh, okay. Looks like someone
それでは
found
諸君、よろしく頼む。
particular
なんで
ingredient.
またブレスレットなんか？それにしても
Whose bracelet is
材料
this?
が大変だ。急いでかき集めないと。
しかし新艦長様のご依
So
頼
wait,
ならば
they
致し方
found
な
a
いでしょう。
bracelet from the crash site,
全ては
and the
星の導き
high
のままに。
priest,
と
it
いう
was
わけ
coming
で
from
す。
the high priest
君た
request.
ち、
So if they
頼みまし
found
た
it,
よ。
they can return it to the high priest to research on that
わかったわ。
unusual treasure.
それにしても、あの団長様、様子が変だったわね。もっと休んでた方がいいんじゃないかしら。
Hmm. Yeah, I'm likely gonna have to start opening the air conditioner. This one I have not seen. Well, that would be me who hasn't bear any differences between the Nintendo Switch and the PC or PlayStation version. Well, I think PlayStation and Xbox versions are almost the same as the PC version. The only difference is the button prompts and the achievement system that Atelier Yumia is using. The Nintendo Switch version is the only one that don't have the achievement system. And Nintendo did confirm that there will be no achievement system, even on Nintendo Switch 2. So, yeah, it's still a casual console. Even with newer upgrades. If the game has built-in achievements, at least for the Switch games, then I'd be interested.
この青の領域ってユミヤの世界の高濃度マナ領域とよく似てるって聞いたけど、錬金術で国が滅びてそれから領域ができたって。
何が起きたのか実のところ判明していないんだ。
Well, the
ただ
thing is,
長い時が経ち
the high
僕たちは
concentrated
高濃度
mana
マ
bomb
ナ
that
領域
they're
に
trying
飲
to
み込まれた土地
investigate,
を取り戻そうと考えている。
that happens in the
そのため
in their
に創
world,
設された
yeah,
調査団
Alchemist.
なのだが、
And also
ここで
Alina,
錬金術師ユミヤの力が有用だと
alchemy
判断
is
された。
considered taboo or
でも
forbidden to
錬金
practice.
術は
So,
禁忌の術だって
if
考え
Alina
られ
were
てる
to
んでしょ。
visit
思い
Alchemist,
切った判断だ
expect
ったんじゃ
some
ない？
unwelcome faces
私
because
たちの団長
they're
は
not gonna
目
like you
的に
doing
叶えば大き
alchemy
な
stuff.
決断をしちゃうところがあ
And
る
even
か
the
ら
Relic
な。
so far, which
錬
I've
金
yet
術
to
師
make
は
progress
帝
on
国滅亡と
this
ともに消
vast
えた貴
region.
重な存在。ユミヤも調査団唯一の錬金術師だ。
New chapter starting
僕と妹の
tomorrow.
当初は錬金術への警戒から
I wouldn't
ユミヤ
say
の監視役も
replace,
兼ねて
they're
いた。
just backlog.
今は
They're
仲間として
I
信
wouldn't
頼している
say
が、
ありが
replace.
とうございま
Yeah,
す。
I would
私
say
もその信頼に
graduated.
応えら
Meaning
れるよう
they're
に
no
したいです。
longer they're no longer
そっか。
how do you say it? You
そうな
cannot
る
get
まで
new
に
parts from
いろんな
them,
ことがあったん
or
だろうな。
you cannot get season fan levels for them because they will be their season fan
調査
levels
団
will
の
be
目的
removed
は高
moving
濃度マ
forward.
ナ領域の正常化と実際に何が起きたかを明らかにすることだけど、私は錬金術が本当に悲劇を引き起こしたのか、それを知りたいと思ってる。
Somehow, yeah,
錬金術師として
alchemy
当
did
たり前
cause a
のことだよ。
tragedy in the Alidus,
私の母は
called the Alidus
最後まで
disaster.
錬金術師であることを明かさ
This
な
was
かったの。
briefly explained in the mobile game, but
私
for
は
those who did play
母の本
Atelier
当
or
の姿を知りたくて
Yumia, you should be able to have
知れ
more
るといいね、
grasp on their
Yumia.
lore. I
こっちの
imagine,
方向で間違いないみたい。
I imagine
ちゃんと流れの
Yumia
中心部
will
に
say,
迎えてる。
Lami, Jam.
そういえばさ、ユミヤの世界だとこの青い粒子はマナなんだよね。
Yes, it is
私たちの
mana.
世界のマナは錬金術を使うための動力みたいなものだけど、ユミヤの世界のマナは違うのよね。
Yes, it
私
functions
の世界で
differently.
はマナは生命が命を全うした時溢れ出る
Oh,
記
so
憶のよう
mana
なも
is
の
the
なの。
source of life, but you cannot consume it too much.
じゃあこの青い粒子も記憶みたいなものなのかな。
元の世界のマナと限りなく近い物質ですので、
Somehow
何
Flammy's
らかの
voice
情報を
lines
持
are
っているとは推測
a
でき
bit
ます。
more reverb than the
何らかの
than the
情
original
報。
game so far.
マナが記憶なら高濃度マナ領域から大地を取り戻すってどんな風に？
マナの流れ、これを正常化してあげるとマナの濃度が正常に戻るから。
Oh, okay.
僕も初めて見たときは驚い
I
たも
mean,
のだ
the
った。
higher concentrated ones are unusual.
とても
They
綺麗
have
なものだ。
unusual readings. So
綺麗
for
って
so it's more or less
ユミヤはマナの流れを見て
so it's
舞
more
い
or
踊る
less
ことで
stronger
流れを正常に戻すんだ。
stronger, possibly lethal
すご
one.
い。じゃあ青の領域でもできるの？
できるかもしれないけど、要所となる地点を見つけないとすぐに流れが戻っちゃうから。
Herself, she will need to go to
できるかもしれ
a
な
mana
いんだ。
facility
でも今すぐにはできないのか。
around these areas.
まあいい、見たかったな。マイだなんて
Mai. stage play likely. My tonight. Yeah, Alvina would like to see Yumia dance as she removes the mana bow. I'll skip this one because this battle contains the Ash Wolf, Metal, Puni S, and Sprint Bird. Sprint Birds. Am I guessing this correctly?
よし。あとは魚がかかるのを待つだけだな。
Alright, time to fish!
手られてるのね。
Time for a fishing journey, according to Atelier Resleriana.
こうして拠点で生活するからには仲間の食料を調達しなければならないからな。自然と手慣れても来るというものだ。
私も姉様に美味しい魚を食べてもらいたいから頑張る。
Oh yeah, goods for the fan.
何にせよしばらくは待ちってことで。ねえねえ、その子かわいいっす。
でしょ？気に入ってるんだ。
I wish I could replay, but I think it has to do with Yumia's accessories.
フードに黄色いトゲトゲの生き物を入れてる子もいるし。黄色いトゲトゲ？
黄色いトゲトゲ？
あ、どうしたの？
うん、そんな感じの生き物どこかで見たことがある気がして。確かアトリエの周りを散策している時だったかな。アトリエからまっすぐ南に進んで見つけた木の根元に巣を作っていたような。
へえ、そっちの世界にも似たような生き物がいるんだね。それにしてもつれんの。この際ユミヤのその銃でバーンって撃った方が手早く取れるんじゃ。
そうかな。そうかも。
Okay. Here comes the gun
待って
stop.
くれ。大きな音を立てたら魚が逃げるだろう。
あ、そうですね。
Imagine
ねえユミヤ。
if she would use a gun stop just to fish. She's gonna have a little bit of a hard time fishing. Use a normal fishing rod.
魚を脅かさないようにちょっと離れたところで。
アルビが撃つ。
アルビが撃つ。アルビ。I thought it was like an alibi. Right, time to fish. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe an alchemist challenge first. Oh, it's a shooting range.
足を開いて。
So I'm guessing Albina will improve her shooting skills using Yumia's gun staff.
そうかな。
撃ってみて。
Well, that kind of looks like a rifle, to be honest, without the scope.
初めてにしてはうまいよ。筋がいいのかも。
ほんとスカッとするし音もかっこいいね。
あんまり撃ちすぎると離れたとはいえ魚が。
おい。
Oh yeah. Because she was shooting, that noise would cause a lot of fish to go away.
二人ともご飯がなくなるわよ。
ごめんなさい。
This is why Jade is scary. Hey, not just the eyes, but also the close eyes glads. Girls, you're not getting some dinner if you don't behave. Oh my god. Please, Corona, come back. Seriously, I'm not gonna survive a week of Judah serving pies. Well, at least you get the big fish at the end. Oh, look, it's dangerous monsters. Meaning, they've just activated a random quest called Test of Strength. Oh, never mind.
物だ。ひどいね。ボロボロだ。
Apparently, all of them are
大丈
monsters
夫
from
み
the
たい。
mist.
もう冷たくなってる。
これは他の魔物に襲われたのかしら。
高いところから落とされたのかも。
魔物同士の争い、危険な魔物が潜んでる。
この獲物を落として痛めつけるような特徴はどこかで見たことがあるような。
ヨンネさん、
What did she
心当
notice?
たりあるの？
当たってほしくはないけど、もしかしたら文献にあったソルンフルクかも。
ソルンフルク？
So wait.
ゲゲ。
Remind me of Gege no Kitaro. Alright, so is it no. Shoburu?
ソルンフルク？
Sorun Su? So Soron Furuku Zornflog? Yep, it's German. So it's Zornflog if I were to put this on Google Translate. Zornborg. Oh, Zornborg might be one of the enemies that I'll be encountering in Atelier Alvina.
それは厄介な魔物なのか？
Yes.
以前この国で猛威
Much
を
like
振る
your
った魔物
Vesper
な
or
の。
Lily
幾度か
Borea.
戦って南海へ追い出したという話だけど。
Much like, yeah,
二度
much
と
like the
姿
three
を
villains
現さ
you'll
ないって言う
encounter
から
in Atelier
鳥獣
Alvina.
にやられたって見解だったのに。
Oh, what's up, Dragon?
あの魔物、ヤネさん、もしかして文献にあった？
ソルンフルク、まさか本当にいるなんて。
Oh no, it's a Zorberg, aka the dragon itself. Props for using the new boss battle music. It's so legendary.
手強い相手だけど、やるしかない。
Alright, we're not letting this dragon get away. Have the battle. Oh yeah, good luck trying to beat this dragon in Legend Challenge. I tried this before on Boss Challenge, and I still cannot beat it. Double S rank. Yes, for real. There's Zorfuruku. Zorfuruku, the dragon itself, has this one, but you should get away if you have stronger characters during the event story. So this one has a rage. This one also has 2 rage fangs if you're going to take them out in Legend Challenge, which I'm not gonna do, unfortunately. Well, I'm guessing near the end of the event story, at least for part 1. I'll do part 2 next stream. Sunday, hopefully. Here it is! It's the dragon that summons lightning! Boom! You're blinded by a dynamite! Yeah, I'm just gonna one-shot you with my gun staff. Apparently the dragon has 2 crystals up above its spine and 1 above its chest. Oh! Okay, so Viktor has a hidden spinal ready for that shield. So it's a special kind of shield. Why are you dragging you, Alvina? Roger that. Come here! Time for Lenja's battle team to rescue Alvina out of the dragon's claws. Quick, get your sister! Oh, there goes her hook shot. Well, at least. At least Alvina is safe and sound. Of course she's not. Sure, she's not okay. Alvina's gonna get traumatized from being gripped by the dragon. But hey, gotta go say that to Isla, of course. Hagu!
大元にならずによかった。魔物は？
まだ近くを旋回中です。
Of course, the dragon is still nearby.
立て直したいわ。このまま遠くに行っ
I
て
don't
くれ
think
れば。
Jane's great butcher sword is going to take down a dragon from a far distance.
まずい。
Yeah, what's up, wolves?
こりゃやばいよ。
Even the jellyfish.
ここは撤退しましょう。
This has to be an ambush. Well, we shall find our way out instead. The part where Alvina is trying to save herself and it's like, you don't want to die. Like, this isn't the first time someone almost got kidnapped by a dragon. I mean, has anyone read the event story with the flowers falling with like a dragon's tears event story? Yes, Isla did experience that. But this time Alvina has the actual capture.
どうにか戻ってこれた。
Well, at least you're
あんな
back.
魔物が潜んでいたなんて。
At least you made it out in one
あれ
piece.
が居座っている限り、
Which
落
kinda
ち着いて
interests
調
me.
査はできそうにないな。
Why are they in a land similar to
ヤネさん、応援を頼む。
Lukla province
そう
in
ね。
Mantarna?
追い払えれば
Unless
少しはもしかしら。
they use the environment
それも
for
古くか。
for similar
あのやつが潜ん
land
でいて、
in
アイ
the
ラたちは無事だろうか。
near Nova Kingdom.
心配ですね。
Oh yeah, it
そういえ
did,
ば
it
フラ
did
ミ
introduce in
あいつから
story
マナ
season
のよう
2.
な物質がって。
はい。領域のマナの流れは
え
あの魔物から発せられていると解析できました。
ということは、青の領域が発生した原因はあの魔物かもしれないってこと？
ってことは、ユミヤが舞うだけじゃ青の領域はなくならない？
Nah.
私にできるのはマナの流れを正常化することだけ。多分、あの魔物を倒さないと。
She can try to collect mana,
やだ。
but
帰国では過去、あれを追い払ったと
though
言って
she
い
has
た
the
が、
limited capacity to
討
do
伐は
so
難しい
if she is inside a
追い
mana
払うので
Valkyria.
精一杯だったわね。でも教会に当時の撃退作戦の資料が残っているはず。調べてみない手はないわ。
当時とは違って今は錬金術だってあるしね。きっとどうにかする方法はあるよ。
Right.
一度町に戻ろう。
Well, let's get back to town. Well, at least they got the initial idea of the dragon just roaming around the Nova Kingdom. So now they can just go back to the Nova Kingdom and see if they can regroup. Josa no Onade, on the other side of the investigation.
同じような場所ばかりだぜ。
Oh yeah, Isla and Rutger are apparently inside a
そ
labyrinth.
ろそろ限界か。一度
You
離れた
know
方がいい
me,
が。
you sign out. Yeah, they're inside of a labyrinth. Oh no, Rutger's head! He's getting brain freeze from the dragon's roar!
大丈夫？早くこの領域から離れよう。頑張れる？
You okay there? Maybe we could go back to your my resting point. Wait.
ルトが、待って、
Hey!
ルトが。
Why are you ditching her? Now he's lost in the blue maze. The next day, well, Renja and Nina are on for another day of work.
調
Well,
査
side
団から
hustle
指
at
示されたん
least.
だもの。間違ってないはずよ。行きましょう。
Well, another day of work continues for Renja and Nina. So yeah, the story continues. As of 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Japan time, the new parts are now available. Part 2 is now available to unlock, but I will cover this in the next stream. At least I know where to continue where I left off. You have to clear this whenever I want to unlock that second part. Oh well, I'll just unlock it. Alright. Oh, it's just this one? Okay then. I'll cover that next stream, but for now I'm just gonna do a big old skippy. He is distracted! Okay, I cannot skip. Wait, where are you going? Yeah. Rutger's been distracted by Zordberg, the dragon. Now he's under serve of the dragon with 2 wolves. Or a pack of wolves. Well, you can't just use your precision counter and get him back.
こんにちは。誰かいるかなと。
I wonder who here.
こんにちは。大勢いる。
また会えましたね。ユミヤ、ビクトル。
Wait, this one is totally from Atelier Meruru, right? This is different from the original Totally. For those wondering, this is her outfit for Atelier Meruru, the blue outfit, not the one from the original game. Also, yeah, still Lollipacta, cute and funny. Also, yeah, both of them are cute and funny.
クラフタさん、この人たちが
I
話
wonder
し
if
て
we
くれ
will
た
get
二人なんですね。
I wonder if we will get the
何
Atelier Meruru
私も聞き
version
たい。
of Totally.
説明はアルビちゃんにお任せ。
And as expected,
案内人さ。
Valeria has joined in the event story part 2.
なるほどな。
Yeah.
そりゃ厄介事が起きてるんだな。
So only Team
そ
Valeria
れで
has joined the
みんなに
party.
協力してもらえたら
Like, I
な
could split that into
と
two
思ってここに
groups.
来たんですよ。
SS Barbara and SS
する
Floki.
する。すっごい魔物と戦うなんて楽しいからね。
私たちもお手伝いします。
Oh, okay.
私たちはそのつもりでここに来ました。
やった心強い。そういえばレスナはいないんだ。
Nope, she
レ
is.
スナなら別の
she's
用事があ
doing
るら
other
しくて
duties.
出
So
かけて
that's
るわよ。
why she
レ
went
ス
out.
ナ
She's
このア
another
トリエの持
alchemist
ち主
from
で
Lantarna
イ
this
ケイケ
time.
の錬金術師なんだ。
She
本当
describes
にたくさんの
Resna
錬
as
金
an
術師がいるんだ
alchemist.
この世界には。
やっぱ
I
り
mean,
不
you
安です
could
か。
expect everyone, even the Wanderers, are alchemists.
別世界の人
Well,
間の
almost
暮らし
everyone,
は許されない
because
だ
they also brought along.
この世界
And
にはこ
Saskia
の世
also
界に
brought
常識が
along outsiders who
あ、そう
are
そう。
friends
そ
with
れ
an
で作
alchemist.
戦なんだけど、
じゃあ私たちとソフィーたちで青の領域の調査を続けておけばいいのね。
Oh,
ユ
okay.
ミヤさんたちの仲間も
Apparently, Valeria and Sophie already
お
started
願いし
the
ます。
blue
ただ
conspiracy
話した通り、あの
investigation.
場所にいた魔物はと
The
ても
blue
強いので。
Manabound area that they're in.
任せて。私、
So,
強さが売りの一つだから。
so they
腕が
already
鳴るわ。
got the memo from the high
バレ
priest.
リア、深追いはダメだからね。で、私たちは
Don't go
ノーバ
too
新政
far,
国あの者
according.
をそれを
Yeah.
古く
Don't
討
go
伐
too
のた
far,
めの
says
情報を
Alvida,
探
because
す
she has new visitors.
そうだな。
よーし、頑張ろうね。
God, there, just enough for me to unlock the score battle segment. I will replay this one, by the way, in the next stream. Actually, that's fine. Let's unlock it. 3,500. What a joke. What are the bonuses, though? Oh, come on! I would have... Actually, Memorial's not my priority, but come on. Okay. I have this, I have this one, I have this one, and... Yeah. Yep. Yes, I'll have to clear all of the battle. I'll have to clear all the score battles, and then depending if I can unlock this cottage, this building here at the level 20, I will finish the stream. So this one favors fire and strike, and I forgot to change my leaders. I forgot to change my Floke variant. Interestingly, this Floke is stronger than this Sports Rose one. I'm not sure why. Ah, okay. I'm gonna need better graded gear this time for Floke. I have Magda, I have Ryza. Where's Viktor? There. I just needed him to increase the boost rate.
僕に任せてくれ。
Yep, I'm putting him on peace gathering train right now.
さあ、レスナーも一緒にビッグ。
僕の出番だ。
This is the last battle team, I think.
おお、やるね。はあ、ついてこれるかな。見られる覚悟はできている。やったね。
Easy.
褒め合いっこしよう。
Big.
この力でまたたくさんの人を守れるよ。
I forgot it's also tied to your stamina. Hold on. Now I can get more flabby coins. the good variant. Look at this, it's Atelier Manaду variant of Totori.
さあ、レスナーも一緒にビッグ。
僕の出番だな。歯を食いしばる。
今のよかったよ。
はーい、風に乗っていけ。
Big.
準備はできてるぞ。
やったね。褒め合いっこしよう。
この力でまたたくさんの人を守れるよ。君たちのことは僕が必ず守る。
援護します、ビクトルさん。
覚悟はできている。
Oh wait, this is a different rock puppet.
今のよかったよ。
Volcanic ash with orange crystals.
一気に決めちゃうよ。
Have I seen it before? Maybe not.
この勝負、ミーケたちの勝ち。
騎士としてもちょっとは成長できたかな。
What? Oh dear, here it is.
Yumia さんの錬金術、私も見てみたい。
そんな大したものじゃないけど。
僕の出番だな。
Ah, that's a special line. Wait, what? Even though Resna will not appear in the event story, how come she has a line already with Yumia?
この勝負、ミーケたちの勝ち。
勝っておごらずだな。
Maybe Resna will appear briefly in the event story? Maybe. You still get this big vial of health points. Oh, the big music.
レスナーも一緒にビッグ。
Oh, it's Crocodiles.
そうな敵。
What's this one
油
enemy?
断しないようにね。
そこをどけ。
いつで
この時を待って。
王将
the crocodiles is out.
この勝負ミーケたちの勝ち。
勝っておごらずだな。
Yep, Dana it is. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Now I just need to gather more of these. I'm now gonna get all the jumbo cookies and then start auto farming. Do take note that stamina will be
喜
used.
びの舞イエーイ
Yay! I can still
この
hear
力がまた
Mari.
たくさんの人を
Mari Ohara from Love Live Sunshine. Wait. Oh, this is okay. So it's force water. It's from the original game.
ちょっとは成長できたかな。
Eh? No. I still want to skip. Oh wait, I already ran out of HP. Eh? Wait, what? Oh yeah, you're supposed to be an additional line. Oh yeah. Itinerary の誘ってくれる場所なのかな。そうだ。ソファと壁と用意しよう。せっかくだから、綺麗で上品な感じのものはどうかな。私たち乗車ぶりのこの上上げてくれるかも。レーニャは可愛いのがいいです。しましま余裕とかどうですか？自然の役が超絶するものは見た目より実際性だろう。調査で疲れた日をしっかり休まれるものがいいな。しましま上品 or Moritetsu. I guess I'll go for Shima Shima Yoyu. Did I score Renya? Renya のアイデアいいですか？皆さんありがとうございます。She's talking to us! Oh, this is a new B-roll. What about this one? Huh? Wait, how am I supposed to read? How am I supposed to replay and watch these lines? Alright, then. How this doesn't apply. This is the one time I'll be doing mid-event dialogue. Ryu no Teireru no Suru no ni Ryu no Suru no ni デメッツが欲しいの。夜の調査会議にも役立つと思うわ。それで大人っぽい綺麗なpretty sure I remember this kanji, but I have not remembered it a lot of times to distinguish between this kanji and the other kanji. So, shome. Oh, it's shome. Illumination. So, それで大人っぽい綺麗な照明はどうかしら？私の自的感情を信じてみたい。ねえねえ。はい。私はかわいいのいいかな？一人分のノリをつけたら気分上があるよ。気分上がるよ。しっかり光源の役割 役目の、あれしよう。夜でも著者記録をしっかりできるようにな。ダークな照明、ファンシーな照明、明るい照明。明るい照明？
ありがとう。
Well, we're choosing Viktor this time. Sorry, Isla. I wonder if you can replay those lines so that I can unlock more stuff. Or this is just limited to one.
Ne.
そろそろしっかり机の椅子を用意しない？それに合わせて、小物も何か用意しようよ。そうで、それならない香りのするものをいただくのはどう？ Wait, is it? いただく？ No, I don't think so. Oh, it's actually Oku. Never mind. It is to bring Oku. それならいい香りのするもの、置くのはどう？作る椅子は、袋でまとめて、綺麗で落ち着いて雰囲気に。私はやっぱり可愛い感じにしたいな。あと雰囲気にあっての置いたりさ。机を椅子もなんていい。他にティーセットを用意するのはどうだろうか。みんなで休憩の時に使うよ。So, fantasy table is basket? Yep. You pick Isla's side. やった!私の案に決まりだね。持って、Yumiaと散歩で行こうかな。Ooh, stars. Although this won't let me get an additional chance to get Isla.
おい。
この時点はいつになったら、眠できるんだ。おい、指輪、なんか用意しろよ。
そうだな。
うん、そうだね。じゃあ、魚まとめて、魚？Yeah, there. I keep having second thoughts. Yeah, it's no, it's Kuro. じゃあ黒でまとめて大人っぽい商品上品で綺麗な感じはどうかな？レニャはふわふわで可愛い感じのがいいです。それで、眠られたらきっと幸せですから。
そうだな。
一番大事なのはねだ。見た目よりもそこにこだわっているもらえるだろうな。 Otanapoy, Nemulushi, or Fuafua. I'd say I'll go for Renja this time.
ありがとうございます。
There, Bochi's happy. Renja no an deいいんですか? Arigatou gozaimasu. There. This is a full building area. This is the event lodge that they furnished the furniture here. Now there are some B-rolls that I cannot collect, which unfortunately I think it's only a one-way path. So you can see a few more of those B-rolls here and there. So this is the light that we picked for Dania. It's actually the Fuafua lighting, I think. You get different furniture for different choices. There's the Fuafua. No, I think it's a Fuafua sofa set. Then there's the Todana bookshelf. I don't think we're gonna see older B-rolls from the previous level. Yep, you have Alvina, Isla, and Renja in the same bed. They have the primary color hair colors. Now this B-roll has this fancy table, I think. Here's a basket. Oh, that's the one that we picked for the Isla. The fantasy one. Whether there will be different B-rolls that I might miss. Oh, that's it? Okay then. This one you'll need Flammy coins on the third part of the event story, which it'll take you like 10 days to grab the stuff. Alright, so more illustrations or pre-rendered CG art is available up to this one. What's the boss challenge for this boss fight then? Crocodileus. Fired strike when it has HP, and depending on the number of plus effects it has, recover break damage when the crocodile's damage when the enemy is broken. All buffs related to damage up will be erased. When using a battle item, when receiving damage from a battle item, decrease physical attack up to 30%. At the start of the battle, once it's this turn, the stone crocodiles, all negative effects will be removed. It will be immune to receiving negative effects. When this one is broken, however, immune to negative effects will be removed. And then this is the King of Storm, the other Wyvern. When every time this is its dragon's turn, restore HP and decrease damage received. When it's broken, however, remove all positive effects to this King of Storm. Alright. What does this rental party have? There's a possibility this might work, given that you're still using Yumia from the previous boss challenge. But you do get to use Yumia. You get to use Isla in this rental team. I'm not sure if this will be better than the previous boss challenge, the one with the dragon, because if you look at it on the rental battle for the first, for the first battle, this one, The big mistake they put in this time is they added not irrelevant characters that are likely going to get knocked out in a few seconds. Yes, you can have Viktor and Yumias on your team, but why Totori being a defender? This variant right here. Unfortunately, I tried this battle before, and even if I set up the powerful items that I have, Totori will get knocked out in about 3 turns. Yes, you have Floke here, but I gotta question why Totori as the defender and Saskia being a supporter. Like, I think Saskia would be useful for magical buff, but she's more focused on ice element. Yeah. Yeah, I will try this one, the Crocodile's boss challenge off stream. See if I can knock this guy out and get at least 1 emblem. But for everything else, ooh la la, I'm getting more of those Viktor pieces. And during the event, you can get Isla's. If you were to get Isla, you can get this Memoria early. Just one level advance from exchanging from the event. Why oh why I cannot get Isla just yet. You do realize you cannot get Season 2 characters. It's FOMO, or fear of missing out element. For the exchange shop, can I now exchange my red flammy coins? You cannot! What is this? I cannot exchange for flammy coins, the smaller ones. But I can still exchange the big flammy coins for the Memoria that I'm going to get. That's a nice plushie. Oh, not enough. Oh yeah, throughout the event story, you can collect. Oh, you can get Viktor's. You can get Viktor's rarity, the 5-star. I forgot that. Where's the new Memoria? Let's see. This one, for any member that is part of Aladis Survey Team or Investigation Team, increase skill damage as of rank 3 up to 15% skill damage. Okay. Any changes before I go? A box, gotcha. Alright then. Alright, I'll just clear out the rest of the resources before I finish the stream. I'm a bit surprised that you still cannot exchange your flabby coins for smaller consumables like these is like upgradable items, skill point level enhancement, or materials to upgrade your 6-star characters. They don't have those yet. Well, I got 600, so... I run out of stock, because I think I'm likely going to likely going to get 3.5 stars for Magda. Alright, let's check the event gacha box this time. Yahoo! What? Wait, this one's different? How do you get it this time? Eh? Ah, I think you have to get it through dailies this time, not through the event stages. Well, you can still get a few pieces from her brother. Let's go to Viktor's, go to Viktor's page, and then I can upgrade him to 4-star, I think.
日頃から鍛錬をしているからな。みんなを守る盾であり続けよう。
Oh, alright. He's now a 4-star. I need a few more to get him the 5-star, damn it. Oh yeah, I also have a 3.5-star upgrade for Magda, even though I have not upgraded her yet.
この手応え悪くねえな。
Yeah, not much. Alright, so let's open the book and unlock some items. Items for Isla and a 1 battle item for our Alchemist team and 150 load star gems. That's all for this, that's all for the bonuses. Ugh, it's not enough! And I'm not risking my Legend Fest medals just to get another roll for Isla. Well. Oh, you win some, you lose some. So yeah, now that everything is covered, I will be going to take a break now. So yeah, that's all for the first part of Atelier Yumia Gaiden, aka the Alchemist of Memories and the Blue Conspiracy. Next part will be covered on Sunday. Will likely be on Sunday. Story coverage for Atelier Alvina will start at May, I think. So by the time the collaboration event is over, I can prioritize now back to the main story season 2 chapters. So yeah. Enjoy this B-roll while I go to sleep. Actually, I'll be eating some lunch. So anyway, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server, Blue Sky, X, Twitter. Link in the video description below. Stream description below. And I will see you guys next time on the weekday stream. It's likely going to be going back to Atelier Yumia again. I mean, I think I'm thinking of playing a different game. Maybe. So, yeah. Enjoy this b-roll, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. See you soon. Maybe I might have a chance. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get Isla by the time I'll be finishing on May 1, but maybe there's a possibility because April 4 I have until May 1 to do this battle. Yeah. Well, gotta get lucky next time. And also, Link Like Love Live. Link Like Love Live will have announcements tomorrow and Friday. So, yeah, I'll be muting this mic down and having lunchtime. Enjoy some B-rolls.